While the Bank of Mum and Dad won't necessarily be closing its doors, A-level students going to university will find themselves in greater control of their finances. But being prepared means better protection when it comes to living independently.
With our MoneyWise consumer education program earlier this year, it's one of the things we really focused on with the A-level students. For most people, it's the first time that they're going to be financially independent, they're going to be living by themselves. Mum and dad aren't going to be there to help you out financially or otherwise. So it's really important that students go away to the UK or wherever else that they're going to be going to study with a good idea of what it really is to be financially independent, what are the decisions that they'll have to make, what are the kind of things or the factors that they need to take into account. So for example, things like budgeting, making sure your money lasts. So if you have a certain amount of money for a particular term, that by the time you get to the end of the term, you're not scrabbling around. Making sure that, for example, they make the right decisions when choosing a mobile phone provider, buying textbooks, even buying food, choosing to cook your own food instead of buying takeaways every single day. It's that kind of thing.
Making money last can be a challenge, so as part of its consumer education programme, the Gibraltar Financial Services Commission has published a booklet offering budgeting advice as well as some money-saving tips.
That booklet provides basic information from how to open a bank account, what is a bank account, what's the difference between a debit card, a credit card, a prepaid card. And there's a particular section in that booklet that covers going off to university. So it helps you to understand how to budget. There's a sample budget for a university student, so people can use that to get themselves started off. There's some budgeting tips there as well, and also some money saving tips for university students, because it's not going to be cheap, it's not necessarily going to be expensive either, but the best way to be able to handle the money and to make the right decisions is to be intelligent about how you use that money.
One of the first steps towards financial independence is opening a bank account, and this can be done either here or in the UK.
Nowadays, most payments, be it for your utility bills, for your mobile phone, for your books, for your general shopping, you do need a bank account. So it's one of the first things students need to do. So if they don't have a bank account here, or they don't intend to open a bank account in Gibraltar, then practically as soon as they land in the UK, that's one of the first things they should do. They should be going into a bank branch and opening a bank account there.
Student Beans on Toast is great, but if you'd like your money to stretch that little bit more, you can pick up a consumer education programme booklet at the GFSC offices in Atlantic Suites.